died during a duel, without a single cut. Kyoto, 1724. The air hung thick with the scent of cherry blossoms and unspoken tensions. The Tokugawa shogunate, a military dictatorship, held Japan in its iron grip, enforcing a rigid social hierarchy. At its apex stood the samurai, the warrior elite, bound by a code of honor, Bushido, that demanded absolute loyalty and unflinching courage. But beneath the veneer of order, intrigue, and ambition simmered. Our story begins with Lord Asano, a man known for his impeccable swordsmanship and unyielding sense of justice. He was heir to a powerful clan, a lineage stretching back centuries. One crisp morning, Asano found himself facing Lord Kira in a duel arranged to settle a simmering dispute over land rights. The duel commenced, swords clashed. The crowd held its breath. But then, a collective gasp. Asano staggered, clutched his chest, and collapsed. Dead. The impossible part. Not a single visible wound marked his body. How could a master swordsman, engaged in a duel to the death, simply fall dead without a scratch? The mystery had begun. The immediate aftermath was chaos. Physicians swarmed Asano's lifeless body, examining him meticulously. The initial conclusion: heart failure. A convenient explanation, perhaps, but one that rang hollow to those who knew Asano's robust health and unwavering spirit. Whispers of foul play began to circulate like wildfire through the city. Lord Kira, Asano's opponent, was immediately placed under suspicion. He claimed innocence, stating Asano had simply succumbed to a pre-existing condition exacerbated by the stress of the duel. Akira was known for his cunning and ruthlessness, a man who wouldn't hesitate to bend the rules to achieve his goals. The shogunate launched an official investigation, eager to quell any rumors of scandal that could destabilize their authority. The pressure mounted, and the investigators were left with a baffling case: a dead man, a supposed heart attack, and a whole lot of unanswered questions. Could Lord Kira have somehow orchestrated Asano's death without laying a hand on him? And if so, how? The investigation took a dramatic turn when Asano's personal physician, a man named Dr. Ito, came forward with a startling revelation. Days before the duel, Asano had complained of a strange metallic taste in his mouth and bouts of dizziness. Dr. Ito, suspecting poisoning, had secretly collected a sample of Asano's blood. He now presented this sample to the shogunate's chief medical examiner. The results were conclusive. Asano had been poisoned with a rare and deadly toxin derived from pufferfish, tetrodotoxin. The poison, if administered in a precise dose, could mimic the symptoms of a heart attack, leaving no obvious trace. Suddenly, the narrative shifted. The duel was no longer a fair contest of skill, but a carefully orchestrated assassination. But who had access to the poison and the opportunity to administer it to Asano? The circle of suspects widened, encompassing not only Lord Kira, but also members of Asano's own clan, individuals who might have stood to gain from his demise. The stakes had been raised. This was no longer just a matter of honor, but a matter of life and death, treachery and betrayal. The investigation intensified, focusing on those closest to Asano. Suspicion fell heavily on Lady Akari, Asano's cousin, a woman known for her beauty and ambition. It was revealed that Akari had been secretly betrothed to another powerful lord, a union that would have been impossible had Asano lived to inherit the clan leadership. evidence emerged suggesting Akari had been seen near Asano's tea ceremony chamber on the night before the duel. A servant testified to witnessing Akari adding something to Asano's tea, though the servant couldn't identify the substance. Under intense questioning, Akari vehemently denied any involvement in Asano's death. However, her alibi proved flimsy, riddled with inconsistencies. Just as the shogunate prepared to arrest Akari, a messenger arrived with shocking news from a neighboring province. Renowned poison master, known for his expertise in tetrodotoxin, had been found dead, an apparent suicide. A suicide note confessed to being hired to poison Lord Asano, but the note named no names, only referring to his employer as the Serpent. Had the true mastermind slipped through their fingers, leaving Akari to take the fall?